excited to do this review for you. Just a quick side note. I'm sort of losing my voice right now. I don't know if it's because I'm getting sick or if it's because I only got about 2 hours of sleep last night. So just keep in mind if my voice starts to get a little bit quieter towards the middle or end of this video, it's because of that. So anyway, moving on. Skincare. You guys know I'm a little bit OCD about skincare. I'm actually a little bit OCD pretty much all aspects of my life. But skincare is something that I've been like a big stickler on having a routine since I was a preteen. So before I get completely off topic, I'll probably just do an updated skincare routine video so you guys can see some of the products that I've been using that I absolutely love. But what I'm here to review is the Olay Professional Pro X Advanced Cleansing System. What this is basically it's a tool, a skincare tool that you can use to get a deeper cleansing. You can use it daily, you can use it twice a day even, depending on if your skin can really tolerate that or not. But you use it once, twice a day, just kind of all over the face, just to give you that extra deep clean feeling. And it really, really does leave your skin feeling completely refreshed and clean. This kit here cost $29.99, and then they've got replaceable brush heads, which you can buy a 2-pack, I believe, for $9.99. And in the last month and a half, I have seen this on sale everywhere. So run to the drugstore, check them out. For me personally, I use my 20% off coupon at Ulta on this. What comes in here is the little system here. It's a handheld device. It's got a little brush head which you just kind of fit and it pops on. You'll hear it click. It does not have a rechargeable battery, but it does come with 2 AA batteries. You just pop them in here. Super simple. This part is kind of hard to come off and put back on. It fits right over the batteries pretty snugly. If you can see, there's that black band that goes around it that keeps like all the water out. This little system is water resistant. So, and then you let it click, and that's when you know it's good to go. And it comes with a sample of the Olay Professional Pro X Exfoliating Renewal Cleanser. That's kind of a mouthful to say. I, to be honest, have never used this. I haven't even opened this cleanser, because when I do find a product that I like to use, I stick to using it. I don't change up my products until I feel like they're not working for me anymore. So basically what this system is a dupe for the Clarisonic systems, and those range from about $150 to $250, and the brush heads cost, I think, $25 for 1 brush head or $40 for 2. Now, it's recommended that you change out the brushes every probably 3 to 6 months. They say 3 months, but you could probably get away with 6 months, depending on the shape of the brush. If the shape of the brush is in just completely disgusting conditions, then change it out every 3 months, or, you know, be reasonable. But the Clarisonic is a much more expensive version of this. They basically do the exact same things. The Clarisonic is a brush that vibrates. This one rotates. But with the Clarisonic, it vibrates, but you're supposed to use it in a circular motion all over your face for about 1 minute to 2 minutes. This, when you turn it on, it spins. So you don't have to do that circular motion. You can just kind of run it over your face lightly all the way around. I don't personally have a Clarisonic, so if you guys need more information on the Clarisonic, you can leave me a comment. I've done a lot of research on them because I considered purchasing one, but in the end I just decided that it was just way too much money to spend on something that I knew I would be able to find in a cheaper version. But otherwise, you also have the option to look up information on YouTube, on Google. You can get information everywhere. Now, how you actually use this thing, the directions say to wet your face down, wet the brush, and then take your cleanser and massage it on over your face, and then take the brush and work it all the way around for about 1 minute. How I personally use it, I will wet down my face, wet down the brush. I kind of like dot my cleanser or my exfoliator on all over the face, and then put a little bit on the actual brush, and then work this all the way around my face and then down the T-zone. And I really focus a lot in the areas where I feel like my pores are larger. So some of the products that you can use with this, I don't use any of the Olay products with this. I use my own products. When you're using something, you don't necessarily have to stick to their skincare line. You can use whatever you want. I use a whole different range of products on my face. The cleanser I use this, you know, basically every day with my Cetaphil cleanser. On days that I feel like I need some exfoliation, I still use this. I use it with I use it with the green tea scrub, which has a finer grit than the standard, like the regular apricot scrub. The only difference is that this is a little bit drying on me because it has 1% salicylic acid in it, and my skin is not acne prone. But I love the fine grit, and I really do like this. If I feel like I'm going to start breaking out, I use this. Otherwise, I also use the apricot scrub. This is a gentle one. This is the Renew and Firm. This also has a much more gentle grit, or I don't even know how to explain, but you guys know what I'm talking about, the grit, than this. It's the little particles are finer than the ones in the standard apricot scrub. So it makes it a little bit more gentle to work with. This has two settings. You turn this on. This is the power button here. It's on the low setting currently. You push this button here, this lower button, and it goes to the high mode. When I'm using an exfoliator, I use it with the lower mode, and then when I'm using it with my regular cleanser, if I don't feel like my skin's feeling too sensitive, I'll use it on the higher mode. So I've been using this system for about 3, almost 4 weeks now, and my overall result is just one that I absolutely love. My skin has never looked this good before, and it's definitely a noticeable difference. I noticed that my pores seem smaller, which just means pores can actually open and close. And if you have that like thought instilled in your head, just remove it. Basically, pores, when they get stuck full of debris like dirt, oil, all that other stuff, they appear larger. And when you clear your pores out of all that stuff, your pores seem smaller and tighter. So they don't actually open and close. What this does is this, you know, agitates the skin enough to get the debris out so that you can wash all of that stuff out with like warm water. I've noticed like in my T-zone area is where I notice my pores are the largest. I don't know if it's something that my camera picks up here. I'm kind of scared to go to an HD camera because I'm afraid that it's going to pick up like on my pores and stuff. But I noticed a difference in the size of my pores. So it definitely leaves your skin feeling fresh and clean, and I mean, when I go in with a toner afterward, it completely removes every trace of dirt and makeup. Like, my cotton ball or my cotton swab always comes up clean. So this is a really, really, really good job, and it's less expensive. Okay, so I've got some pros and cons listed for this. So we'll start out with the pros. Definitely affordable, especially it's $30 compared to $150 to $250. Yeah, so really, really affordable. So it's compact and super lightweight, so it's easy to travel with, and the batteries are a pro and a con. So the pro is that you don't have to worry about taking a charger with you. You can always replace the batteries, and you can find batteries anywhere. And yeah, I'm one of those people that always ends up leaving something in the hotel room, or at a friend's house, or at my parents' house, or whatever, and it almost always happens to be a charger to something. So it's kind of nice that you don't have to worry about taking a charger with you when you take this. It's water resistant, so you can use it in the shower, which is where I use this. I use this in the shower every night. It's got two settings. It's got a faster and a slower, so if your skin is just not used to that fast motion, you can use the slower setting. A lot of the more inexpensive dupes for the Clarisonic that I just wasn't really impressed with, they only had one speed, and I like the option of having multiple speeds. And then, I mean, the overall pro is that your skin just feels and looks cleaner. Now, some of the cons: it's not rechargeable, although you could buy rechargeable batteries. You have to be really careful when you're using an exfoliator, because when you're using this and you use a much more abrasive exfoliator, it's going to do more damage to your skin than it is going to help, because it's just, it's going to tear at the skin and things like that. So, which is why I said to not use something that has like a higher grit or a more abrasive grit when you're using it on your face. Use something with a finer grit. And then the only other con I had written down was that in the first couple of days that my skin had broken out from it, but it cleared up really, really fast. So I don't think that's really considered a con. So that's the end of my review. I think I pretty much covered all the basics with this. So if you have any questions for me, please, please, please leave me a comment below. Let me know how you guys like this review. I try to cover all the basics without jumping around too much. I wrote down a little timeline on how I was gonna, talk about everything. So yeah, if you guys have any questions for me, leave me a comment below, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!